If you've been listening to me for a while, you might be asking yourself, perhaps, maybe, or maybe you never asked yourself this yet, but it could be a question that you could have inquired about. And this is it. If I'm only getting with God now, how is my life going to start changing? How are the patterns going to start diminishing? Patterns meaning like the things you do all of the time. It's one thing after, it's redundant, right? Redundancy. Yeah, so like excuse me, I've been drinking. I had a few hard seltzers. And no, but this thing came to me now, right? So what I'm saying is that when you start seeking God, right? Well, first of all, you'll start being more in the moment. And at first, it might just be like God, just like kind of like putting you in where you are. Like, yeah, you can do this. Like, because a lot of people that aren't with God, right? They just never are like that. So God's trying to get you to be like, yeah, you can do that, right? And then what's going to start happening? And I say this hard because God is so good that what happens is that he starts relaying certain messages to you that are not like the messages you used to get, which are sort of negative in nature or life demolishing, or you know what I mean? Like, they're just thoughts. Any thought that you get and that you receive that just makes your life more stressful in that moment is no good. But the thoughts that you could get if you're praising God for a while, nah. That's why I say, praise God, just trust it, go, go, go. You have to go a little bit. And the reason I say this is because I just went so long with getting myself better, but not with God, and it was harder. And then you get harder, and you get with God, and then what happens is God is just a good guy, and he'll be like, all right, you're ready to receive some things from me that are just a bit better, right? And then things start happening that you didn't expect. Like maybe things like that you always have done, right? Like, look, I'm a mess, bro. I've been a mess my whole life. Anyone that knows me well for years can tell you that I'm kind of disorganized, but I get my shit done anyway. So look at this. Check it out. I'm going to reveal to you some of my personal life right now. And you take it or leave it. But this is like what I do, and this is what I like to do. This is what I feel is good, and I'm like, okay, I'm accepting. Here it is. So what is that? Business cards, conditioner for my hair, weed, deodorant, like glasses case, like whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. Like, and then what happens is when you do this, because I like poured my shit everywhere, right? When you do this, like you can then, when you decide to pack up again, you're changing everything around. Like, all right, now I'm going to put this in that bag, or I'm going to put this with that, or whatever. And then you're changing the staleness